Hello, my fabulous Barbies. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. So, I haven't been doing videos this week because I have a blemish. And it went down. I did because it was huge and this whole thing was red. And there was a little one right here. There was one right here. And there was also one, can't really see it, but there was one right here. It happens from time to time that I do get my breakouts. That's why it's super important to continue with your skincare and your masks weekly. It's super, super, super important, ladies. I actually just placed an order yesterday for some more skincare items from Ordinary and Mario Badescu. So I will be doing that haul video as soon as the items get here, and I will show you everything that I did get and tell you its purpose, some serums and things like that, because it's super important. I usually don't get breakouts, but I don't know, I guess with everything that's going on, me being home, my eating habits are pretty much the same. It's just, I don't know, I randomly get breakouts. And usually I'll get like one or two in random areas. It won't be huge sections of my face, which is great. So we're gonna jump right into the video. This is how to cover up a blemish, okay? So I already did my eyebrows, as you can see, and I did my wing liner, and I put on some eyelashes. These are from my, well, I'm gonna let you in. These are from my soon-to-be collection, and these are called the Adriana's. Yes, your girl's coming out with an eyelash collection very soon, so stay tuned. It is a work in progress. I did get a whole bunch yesterday, and I have some more coming in, and so I can pick and choose which ones I like. These are all, the ones that I got yesterday are 3D mink, I believe 18 millimeter curl, and I do have some 25 millimeter curls coming. So I'm super excited. I got different types of demo packagings and stuff like that. It's super, super, super exciting. So yeah, and I have somebody working on my logo. So, and I have more stuff coming, not just eyelashes, more different beauty products coming. I've been working with distributors and stuff like that. So it's exciting. It's exciting. It's super exciting. So let's not defray from the video, okay? But yes, I have my skincare on. I have my eyebrows on. I have my wing liner, and I have my eyelashes glued on. Today I actually used the duo glue. I forgot how much I like that glue. But the brush, I'm a very brush applicator type of person. I really don't like that whole squeeze tube thing. That's not me. If anybody asks what kind of lash glue I do recommend the Kiss with the aloe, the clear, the brush on applicator. I do recommend the duo, the clear with the brush on applicator, and I do recommend House of Lashes with the lash applicator, with the brush applicator. Really great. So I'm gonna go in with the Acne Free Severe Maximum Terminator 10 Strength. Okay, and what this is like a spot. I keep this in my bag. I keep this in my makeup bag because this is really good at drying out those spots. Trust me, you'll thank me later. This has advanced 10% micro benzoyl peroxide acne spot treatment. You get 1 fluid ounce in here. Honestly, it's so good. Like I just grab a dot size and I just put it right there. And I just rub it in. You can do this, I would say 2 to 3 times a day, at least 2. And it just honestly, within a day or 2, it just shrinks and dries out that pimple, that acne spot. Even if it's a bump. Have you girls ever gotten like just a bump? Like it's just Alexa, lower the volume. Where it's just like a bump. Like literally, it's just like a bump and you feel like a pimple's coming. There's no eye in it yet, like a little eye on the head of the pimple yet, but it's a bump and it's coming and you know a pimple's coming. This will stop it from even getting the eye on the head. Like I swear, it's really good. But I did order something else that I was recommended. by watching YouTube channels. I was recommended something else, so I have it coming, and I want to try that one too to see. Okay, so now that we applied that, now what I'm gonna do is, now you have two options. If it's super red, you have to go in with a color corrector. If you don't have a color corrector, that's fine. Most girls have a red lip liner or red lipstick. You can just put a little bit of that, or you can put in a dark circle corrector. It kind of has like an orangey hue. Okay, I will show you with both. So literally just and don't make it shiny, just a regular like matte. So all you do is just put in a little dot, and that's gonna cancel out the redness in there, and that's really gonna cover it up. And this is if you really have to go somewhere, then I'm just gonna go right on top with the dark circle corrector. Oh, and I did prime my face, ladies, okay? Don't get discouraged with how it looks. Just literally just on the tip of the brush. And while I'm there, I'll just put a little bit under my eye. Oh, some other fun stuff, ladies. I have professional lighting coming in. Yes, your girl is gonna get a lot more professional. So I have, like I said, I ordered 2 professional lights yesterday. So I have some professional lighting coming in. And this is just like a nice dense brush. You can go on with a flat one, whatever you prefer, honestly. Just really want to work that product in. And I put a little bit of dark under eye circle on both eyes, just so it evens out. But the red just stood in that area. So can you already see that you don't even really see it, and you don't even have your foundation on yet? So that controls the color. Now we're gonna go in with foundation. I'm actually gonna use Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I am in the color 4.0. The beauty sponge. What I'm first going to do is tackle that area. No, I work a little lighter with the concealer, but I use a full coverage concealer, if that makes sense. I don't do a heavy contour. I don't do any of that stuff. Nothing. I don't even do an extreme. I won't even do an extreme light concealer. So now I'm gonna take a flat brush, or you can use the same brush that you were using to put on the spot corrector, the red lipstick and the color corrector. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go put a few dots on there. Obviously, I'm using 2 concealers because, like I told you girls, they didn't have my color available. So I had to make up my own color, which was, it's fine. I mean, I paid double the price, but girls gotta do what girls gotta do. Now, I can't stress enough how much setting powder is so needed after this. And you don't want to put on makeup until your pimple has, or your acne spot or whatever, your blemish has somewhat dried out. Because all you're going to do is irritate it by putting it on a freshly new pimple. I'm doing this because my pimple's already pretty much dried out. So since my blemish is dried out, I'm able to do it. So really, I really wouldn't suggest you doing it until your blemish, your pimple, your acne spot is already dried out. Okay, so concealer is done. Like I said, I'm not gonna highlight or do any of that. I'm not gonna make highlighted areas. Just make sure everything is nice and superly blended. The Bacon Set Setting Powder. Mine is in the color Translucent. And I'm going to put it on with the same sponge. And this assures that everything that we just did does not go anywhere. You're just trying to set the work. I'm going to go in with a bronzer. You know what I noticed? That I haven't had to drag my foundation down to my neck because I'm so pale from staying inside. Wing liner though. Remember, always blend your bronzer up. Your bronzer, always blend it up, okay? And we're just gonna dust off that powder. For highlighter, I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Amrezy highlighter. But I'm gonna be very light with it. I was gonna try to get out of Fix Plus spray, but who am I kidding? Everything is exactly much what you would pretty do. Just keep it very light. People think, oh, if I put on a thick, heavy glam face, that's gonna take away from glam face. It's gonna take away from my blemishes. It's not. You wanna use the lightest products. The lighter, the better. Build it up. Definitely build it up. So now that I have my highlighter on in all my usual areas, as you can see, very soft, very glowy. I'm just gonna go in with the Milani blush in Luminoso. This always goes on the apples of your cheeks, never all in the front here. The apples of your cheeks and up. Blush is also buildable, remember. I always feel like blush is always one of the first things to come off. All right. I mean, blemish wear. So now I'm gonna go in and do my lips off camera, and I will be right back. And this is the finished products, my babes. So I added a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. I added a little bit of the highlighter in my tear duct, as you see. And I put on a nice matte bold lip. Blemish wear. And this is the completed look.